Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. As always, we're back on the Mark IV, but cool project today. We're gonna finish off the trunk setup. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so here we are. I think you guys have seen the trunk floor that I made before now, but I kind of was out here working. I thought I would get a little bit of the stuff that honestly nobody cares to see kind of out of the way, and then I actually got that out of the way pretty quick. So now we're gonna go ahead and film a video for you guys because I'm thinking we can basically get this trunk setup done. So I've painted the tank black or red. Okay, I'm not colorblind. Okay, and then going from the inside here, we've pretty much picked, well, not we, I've pretty much picked mount locations for everything else. So this is definitely about where the compressor is gonna go. It'll hook into the tank on the end. I had to get a new fitting. It used to come in diagonal. It's really weird. The water trap is on that end. That'll hook to the manifold. I actually made a template for how we're gonna run our airlines. They're already under there, but for how we're gonna actually get them into the interior. So you can see all my little pre-drilled holes. Those are basically just to mark it because I'm going straight through the wood all the way through the metal. I have grommets we're gonna do the metal, which I'll show you guys in a minute, but this is kind of where we're at. So I'm pretty much at the point where I want to mark all my holes. So my tank mounting holes, our compressor mounting holes, and our manifold mounting holes. And well, I'm not going to do the mounting hole. Well, yeah, I'm not going to do the mounting holes for the manifold quite yet, but I'm going to go ahead and drill my pilot holes for all the airlines, and then see how that goes. So I'll set up the tripod. We'll do that in a minute. I also have the material. I have some carpet runner that I'm actually going to use for the bottom of the new floor. So yeah, stick around and hopefully this thing will look cool here within the next while. So see you in a minute. Alright guys, so these are the grommets that I got. You can see them, they're small, well, anyway, focus sucks, but I'm gonna go ahead and put them in the holes I just drilled. Okay, so we got those where we want them. You guys just watch me put them in there. They're right about there. Now we're gonna go ahead and drill our pilot holes here. Well, I already drilled the pilot holes actually, sorry. They are right here for our airlines, and then I went ahead and marked the mounting holes for our compressor and for our tank. So I'm gonna go ahead and double check my drill bit hole size compared to bolts, and then we're gonna go ahead and drill these out. So see you in a sec. Alright guys, so I got everything drilled out. It took me a little while to figure out. I didn't really have a great drill bit for the holes of the tank and the hardware that I got, but as you saw, I used the impact and just kind of threaded them, which worked out great. So we have all of our holes drilled out. So now it's time to trace this into the material I got for the bottom side, and then we can go ahead and cover the top in suede. So let's get on that. Alright guys, so you see it here. Turned out really great. Just traced it with a white colored pencil. Traced it on. We got our water sealed carpet for the bottom side, and then now I'm going to take this inside. I'm going to go cut the suede for it, so be back in a minute. Alright guys, so I got the suede cut. I got my adhesive. There's the suede sitting there so it doesn't get filthy until then. So I'm going to spray this, then I can actually stand this up, because this doesn't need to be laid down like the suede does. I'll spray the suede, we'll cover the top, I'll wrap the edges, staple it to the back, and then we'll just quick adhesive and staple the carpet to the back, and then piece number one will be done. So see you in a minute. Alright guys, so both are set up. I'm going to have Caleb give me a hand here quick, and then hopefully I'm going to be able to lay this in one try. So let's do it. Alright guys, so we got the front covered. Now I'm going to go ahead and pull the edge taut and hit it with the staples. Then I'll come back around and trim it, and then we will go from there. See you in a second. Alright guys, so I got the front all wrapped. I got it stapled around the back. Now we're gonna spray some adhesive on the back and on the back of our carpet piece, and then I'll do the same exact process. So here we go. Alright guys, well, there it is. There's one piece. Now I do have to go through and punch the holes through the back of the carpet, which is rubber lined, so that'll be a little harder. But I only have to do that for the airlines. Everything else is only mounted from the top. But man, let me get over here and show it to you guys here a little better. But I am super stoked on it. There's the top, there's the back. Yeah, buddy, I am very happy with this, you guys. I think it's gonna look great in the Jetta. I'm gonna go ahead and start poking these holes through the back. Hopefully we can get them, and then it'll be time we can go ahead and kind of trim these holes out a little better. And then start mounting the tank and stuff like that. So see you in a few. Alright guys, so got them all trimmed out, as you can see. Not too noticeable, but I'm super happy with how this has come out. Those for the airlines, there's for the dump out of the water trap. Yeah, I actually forgot to drill that hole in the car, but we'll just wait till this is in. I'll drill it quick. Not a huge deal at all. So yeah, but getting close. So I think my plan is to actually finish the other piece as much as I did here first, and then I'll go ahead and install it and mount everything, because at that point we have to make sure all the air lines are actually ran up into the trunk, because they need to come up through the floor and then in through this new floor. So there'll be a little more to it than that. So I'm probably just gonna head onto this piece here. I'm gonna trace and make my template for the bottom side. I'm gonna cut a piece of fabric and then we'll get it going. See you in a minute. Alright guys, so I got the second piece prepped up here. My suede is there. I got my carpet piece cut. So now I'm just going to go ahead and repeat the same process that I did with the first one, so I won't waste your guys' time having me watch this. I'll check back in with you guys once I'm done with this. See you in a few. Hey guys, welcome back. So it's the next day. We got more natural light out here, so we're back on the trunk setup. I went ahead and I have all my lines sorted and fished up through the holes in the body. So now we're at the point where I'm gonna lay that first trunk floor piece in. I'm gonna make sure all the lines fish up through there good, and then we can mount the tank, we can mount the compressor, we can do all that kind of stuff. So that's where we're at. Checking with you guys in a few. Alright guys, so got that all knocked out. You can kind of see them. Yeah, see? They're all fished up through there. Two were ridiculously long. I went ahead and rerouted them underneath, so then I chopped them. I chopped them a little more conservatively because we're still gonna see where we can mount the manifold. But I think now I'm gonna go ahead and connect the compressor to the tank. Make sure that connection and seal is good, and then we're gonna go ahead and mount both of those. So stay tuned, see you in a minute. Alright guys, so got that all connected up, so I'll go ahead and set up the tripod now. We're gonna get back in the trunk. I'll maybe plug in my light, so hopefully you guys can see more of what I'm doing, but I already have, as you guys remember, I pre-drilled all the holes for this. I'll show you. I went ahead, and as you can see, there's no mounting hardware in this via air compressor, so I had to go ahead and make my own. So I basically did a hybrid of what was there. I got some brass pipe. I cut holes, so this is kind of going to be what it is. This is neoprene, so it's going to take that compressor vibration out and probably be a better version of what it comes with factory, so I'm totally cool with it. Got some nice black hardware, so that's the plan. All right, see you guys in the trunk. Alright guys, so got that going. Got the water trap down there, got the tank. Now the tank isn't torqued down, but it is bolted down. So now we're gonna move ahead. I always say we, it's me. Now I'm gonna move ahead. I'm gonna try to mount. So these basically, I know it's hard. These basically have to go in from the top. So I'm gonna snug those up as possible, and then it'll go through the neoprene on the bottom, and hopefully the brass pipe will kind of lodge itself into the neoprene and then like keep it from moving. So yeah, so I'm gonna grab a Phillips head, and then we're gonna go ahead and get on it. I'll set the tripod over there, maybe put the light in here. So see you guys in a sec. Alright guys, so that went super quick. I guess all my planning was right. So there it is, all nice and solid, nice neoprene mount. So I think it's gonna take a lot of the vibration. I'm actually gonna make new labels for these. That's why I took labels off, but I would guess I will let you guys see all those in the might be the next video. I need somebody to come over and actually help me get air into the system so we can kind of monitor the bags as we're putting air into them for the first time and fire everything up. So yeah, so now we're on to the manifold. All the lines are already popping out waiting for it. So let me figure out exactly. I should have, I think I already did holes, but I may not have. I really thought that I did. I don't know. Let me look around for a second. I may not have. If I didn't, it's okay. Not a big deal. So give me a minute and I'll get back to you. All right, guys. So we're almost there. I did forget that I need a new one of these, a fill drain for the bottom of the tank, but went ahead and cleaned up the old bung. So I will reinstall this just with a piece of hose on it, but I got to go to Industrial Supply and get one of new of these. This thing is freaking wrecked. So no biggie, because we're not, like I said, we're not putting the air in the lines yet. So this is just to make sure the trunk is basically complete. So basically right now, all I have is left is gonna go ahead and trim these two lines and hook up the manifold, and then find where the mounting point for the manifold is, drill the screws, put the other piece of the trunk back in. Actually, I'm gonna throw the spare tire back in, throw the trunk in, boom, complete. And then that will be an episode. So I'll see you guys in a couple minutes. I'll set up the tripod on the other side. All right, guys, there you have it. The Defiant Mk4 trunk setup is complete. Now, I did nick the tank a tiny bit. You want to know what, though? This is a far from perfect car build. I am absolutely stoked on everything else, though. I'll take you around to the other side here in a sec, but yeah, that's with the new black suede floor that I made. It looks really good. I'm really stoked on this. So let me go ahead and show you the other side. Here's the compressor all mounted, great, nice clearance on everything. There's the manifold. I'll take you to the other side, get some better lighting on that. I am so stoked on how this came out. Here, let me see if I can adjust the light a little bit. But the routing of the lines, I'm kind of especially proud of, just because it's super unique looking and super clean, which is what I'm all about. But there you guys go. Each line, and then one to the tank. The tank dumps straight down. The exhaust is straight down out of the manifold. But you guys, I am so incredibly happy now. We do have I gotta wire the compressor, which I'm gonna probably route under there so you won't really see that. And then about the only way I can come up with is running the harness to here and then popping that on like that, which will still be, I mean, pretty clean. You're not really gonna be looking for the setup at the setup from the back like this, so it'll pretty much be like that. But really, you guys, I am so incredibly happy with how this came out. Super minimal investment, and that's what I'm trying to do. This whole build is such an insane, crazy, tiny budget, because I just had not budgeted anything to build this car. I was thinking I'd fix the couple things and it'd be done. Let me flip the camera around. Yeah, guys, so like I said, we didn't have any kind of budget for this. I thought it'd be a quick fixed a couple things that was up with it. Eventually put it back on bags because the bags came with it, like I said. But I couldn't be happier with how this trunk setup has turned out. Seriously. So like I said, hopefully next episode I can get a homie to come over here. We can put rehook the battery up and just put some air in the system so that the rear bags aren't all bagged out. And we can probably go ahead and put it back on the wheels, which would be so nice. So then pretty much all we have, I have to wrap the door panels and put those back together, which I have the material. I even have the material cut. I might even get into that, I don't know, tomorrow or the next day. But throw the interior back in. It's pretty much sitting over there in a pile. Back seats are actually sitting in the front seat. So yeah, but hey man, really, I am so happy with how this looks. I hope you guys are too. I hope you see this video and realize you can do a really clean custom trunk setup on your own. One person, minimal investment, minimal tools, minimal know-how, just lots of planning and measuring. So hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you stayed this long, please say GLI Air Ride as the code of the day. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Give the video a like, share with your people. Thanks so much for tuning in to Factory Fiction. We'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.